Hello, my name is Dr. Jeff Golini, and welcome to another episode of Ask the Scientist. This show is about busting myths, bringing you the truth. Anyway, this is part 2 in a series that I'm calling Dr. Jeff's 16-week diet program to get ready for a show. The last episode we talked about weeks 16 through 12, the first 4 weeks, kind of what to do, how to get prepared for that, and the changes that you need to make. This episode, I want to talk about what goes on from week 12 all the way down to week 4. So if you missed episode 1, you want to go watch that so you can get up to speed with what happens during 12 to 4. At 12 weeks, you're going to cut out all your dairy. So if you were using any dairy products in the first 4 weeks of that diet, that's fine, but you're now cutting them out. We already eliminated our fats. We cut out breads and we cut out fruits, other than if you wanted to have a banana or something. So now the trick is you're going to alternate your calories. So if you want to have an average calorie of 1,000 a day, then one day you would go 500 calories, the next day you would go 1,500 calories. What happens is a lot of people get on a calorie diet where they're counting all their macros, but if you keep that calorie intake the same, your body starts to hold on. It doesn't like to metabolize fat, so you've got to kind of trick it a little bit. Now, I just happen to use that number just for some easy math. So you've got to make sure that you're getting enough protein in your diet. So during this time, it's crucial to have 1.5 grams to 2 grams of protein coming from lean sources, chicken. I cut out beef at 12 months, so strictly chicken, fish, and turkey, much leaner cuts. No oils, we cut all that out. Salad dressings, butters, fats, all that was cut out in the first 4 weeks. Lean protein sources. Now, the only thing you're going to be adjusting as your calories go up and down is your carbohydrate intake. By elevating carbohydrates one day, what you do is you kind of shock that body into doing something. It has to adjust, start to metabolize. The next day it's a low day, high day, low day. Every day is alternating so that your average calorie intake is where you want to be at. Now, what type of carbohydrates did we use? We're going to be relying on brown rice, baked potatoes, yams, or sweet potatoes only. We're cutting out all wheat, other type of grains. Again, we're looking for things that are burned very, very quickly, very, very clean. Now, during this 12 to 4 week period, you can eat as much vegetable salad as you want. Knock yourself out. I don't even count those as part of calories. And the reason why is the majority of them are autodynamic, which means you burn more calories chewing and digesting than what is actually in those vegetables. A lot of people get all bent up on adding up broccoli calories. Don't worry about that. You know, stick with your protein and your carbs, minimizing those fats. If you don't have a way to calculate, make sure you get some type of calculator and a sheet that tells you how many calories are in different things. Keep a notebook and weigh your foods out. You need to know exactly what you're eating. If you want to be the best, you've got to document this stuff. So that's what you're going to do from week 12 all the way down to week 4. Again, you will have to figure out what your caloric intake is based on your body, and you'll have to find the best ratio of foods depending on your diet. I can give you some general guidelines, but again, this is where a little bit of R&D comes in to find out what works for you. Now, I'm a believer in cardio because you want to keep your calories up. It's easier to expend calories than to decrease calories because, again, we don't want to lose muscle. We don't want to be decreasing our protein intake. So now during 12 to 4 weeks, I'm going to recommend that you kick your cardio up to an hour, hour and a half, 5 to 6 days a week. Your off training days, you should do something different. Go for a long walk, a bike ride. Now again, cardio to me is not high impact. It's not, sweating, getting on the stair climber. It's you and I on a treadmill, you and I walking, having a conversation. To me, that's cardio. Now, I know a lot of people these days don't believe in cardio, but again, It helped a lot of bodybuilders who had some of the best physiques of all time get ripped and maintain all their muscle. Anyhow, that's what's happening week 12 to 4. Stay tuned for the next episode, which will be episode 3, and I'm going to talk about what to do weeks 4 through 1. Take care.